Welcome to the latest installment of Money Mike's Day Trading Live Stream Extravaganza. Today is all about managing downside risk. We're going to go right to the 1 minute. So, Netflix. So, Netflix, we bought $180 calls right here. I didn't spend a lot of money on them. I spent what I was willing to lose. And if I don't get the miracle today, I'm going to lose. Basically, this thing is, as you can see over here, trading at 4-year lows. The order book looks decent if you were trying to get a small scalp today. So if you're trying to get, 3, 4, 5%, this looks great. If you need it to go back above $80, like me, today, you're basically screwed. The best, I wouldn't say the best I could hope for. The best I could hope for is it shooting right up to max pain, which is $85 right now. Probably not going to happen. The markets, kind of in general, aren't looking great. Disregard that dollar amount because there's more money in there. I just have options that I sold. I'll get into that in a second. But basically, I walked all over myself with the big account this week. I overtraded. I'm a big old dum-dum this week. So this is pre-market. You see this drop from yesterday. The markets in general have rebounded slightly since then. We're looking at the 1-week chart. So obviously we're still green. So what'll happen is something like this happens. The bears rejoice to get that small, 1.5% drop. Oh, we told you. Blah, 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 blah. A V-shaped correction happens. I don't understand this market. Blah, 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 blah. Any of you who know me, you know I'm a bull. I'm on the side of the light, the force, the Jedi. And shorters, well, they're like the Sith. They rejoice in the downfall of the American stock market. They want nothing more than to see the next Great Depression. Even though they don't realize if something like that happens, they won't be able to make money either. They'll be able to short that first 10%, and then because of the short sale restriction rules, if the stocks keep dropping over 10% every day, they won't be able to make money. They'll be hunting for stuff that pops a little bit and goes back down. They won't be able to make money either. Fun fact. So days like yesterday are actually perfect if you're a shorter because, let's face it, this chart leading up to that, this is ugly. This is definitely a round top. We have a new Fed chair. And, without a 25 basis point cut, nothing was going to happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. So everybody knows my prediction market run up where I took $10 that was given me to Robinhood for free and I turned it into, $250. My last bet being on Justin Gaethje at the White House MMA event. Justin Gaethje's the man, so, and plus he's American, so America. I was basically, I only bet on him because he was a 5-1, so 5 times your money basically. Seems like a no-brainer. So I took $40 after that. I banked the rest. That's mine. And I figured, okay, let's do $40, and we're going to bet on the Fed Reserve rate cut. So I basically put $20 into cutting it 25 basis points, and I put $20 into hiking it 25 basis points because every $20 would make you $1,000. Obviously, they kept the rate the same, which is what most people thought was going to happen. But wagering $40 to potentially make $1,000, figured screw it. Plus, it was free money. I was playing with the house's money. Obviously, I got to pay taxes on that, but still, totally worth it. Even now, after losing that bet, totally worth it. So that's what we're working with. Now, the one holding Netflix, I need that bad boy to basically make a meteoric run to about 81. Because just 80, if that happens before noon, I can get out with some profit. If it runs up $3 a share, beautiful. Beautiful. But that's probably not going to happen. Probably going to lose on this trade. All right, let's look at the other one. This is what the small account is into right now. We are into Avalanche Treasury Core. Let's get to this 1 week chart. And you can see round bottoms make money. So this is the small account. I know this is a day trading live stream. I made enough day trades this week. I really don't have to worry about doing another day trade the rest of the week, with the small account especially. And the fact that I'm expecting a cryptocurrency rebound over the weekend, I think holding this thing till Monday is going to net me a massive gain. That being said, if I can get 50% out of this today, I'm going to be out because that'll make my that'll basically put me at like a 60 to 75% gain on the small account. We'll be up around $800. So yeah, I'm looking for right here. I'm looking for this level right there. And then I'm out. I think it could retest that, but I think that'll be it. Because this is only a couple short days ago that we were right here. They should be releasing an insane 8K today, which is an SEC filing, which basically discloses all the actual assets from the company they just acquired, which should be $2 to $3 per share that they have. So an extra $2 to $3 a share on top of the 100 million something dollars that this company already has in cash. And we got market cap here. No. Yeah. Market cap of only 33 million. 31 million shares issued. The float is only 20 million. So 52-week low, 91 cent. Probably happened in pre-market. We just went up to $1.05. We're probably going to crawl back up to $1.09 right now because that's where they closed at yesterday. We haven't had any substantial volume besides, this giant green candle that happened right at the end of the market yesterday and shot this thing up to $1.09. This volume is very inconsequential. So do I think this thing could rocket today? I mean, if you look at the order book is thin right now. A lot of pressure at $1.25, $1.75, especially at $2.50. If I can get $2.50 today, I will be celebrating, which will be the opposite of my drinking last night, which was misery drinking. We were misery drinking last night. It's Netflix doing a whole lot of nothing. So the other thing that we're into, and this is where managing the downside risk becomes huge. Basically, I do not want to get locked up and stuck in this. Do not want to get stuck in this. Our goal today, you see the massive selling pressure pre-market here. They're holding it down. Probably that's definitely gonna change at 9:30. That's my prediction. You're gonna watch this whole order block go away at 9:30. There's over 50,000 shares right here. Either that order is gonna get canceled at 9:30, or it's just gonna get eaten right up. Hopefully. Ideal situation with this one is a launch back up over $1.50. Right now we're on the 764, and yeah, we can just hope that we get something else today, another press release or something. There's a lot of shorties on this right now, and have them cover this thing, get back to this $1.75 and stay there. I might still sell off the options, especially if they're at like a penny come afternoon. If that happens, which, let's be honest, I'm not counting on it. But if this thing shoots back up, I'm obviously going to close those options, hopefully in the pennies, make a good $800 profit on the premiums, and then I'm out. What's most likely going to happen, I'll just say it right now. See, this guy just dragged that 30,000 down to 127. So he wants to get rid of these shares. Dragging them down another penny. We might see him drag them down another penny because that was just at 128, that order block. 930 is going to come, though, and those shares are going to get just gobbled right up. Obviously, this person's impatient, or they're purposely trying to bring the price down before open. Because it closed at 129 yesterday. It was the last close. Today, overnight. The 30-day average obviously is way up right now because of that this crazy day. This crazy volume day right here. You know, you had 5 per 5-minute candle. You had hundreds of thousands in volume. Might even had a few candles that were in the million. Yep, in the millions. In pre-market. That's crazy. And that's why we got such a boost in pre-market. I mean, I jumped in right at this level, right at the 764 basically is when I jumped in. So far, that's not working out great for me. So an ideal day right now, I need this thing to go over $1.50. Calls expire the puts expire worthless. I need Netflix to go to max pain, and I'm making a ton of money off Netflix. And I need Avalanche Avalanche Treasury Corporation to basically keep going up. It's basically I'm screwed. This one is definitely my largest bet. I basically put my entire brokerage account as collateral for these puts that I sold. And it's not great. It's not great. So, Netflix is going up this morning. That's beautiful. There's also massive short selling going on, which is kind of hilarious. So you see these giant green candles, though. This is still technically pre-market. This thing's probably going to fly at 9:30. That's actually really nice to see. Oof. That's crazy. Those are some massive block order buys coming in. There's some massive market orders coming in because those aren't on the book. When you see these, it's a volume here, 1,300, 10,000, 3,000, 11,000. That's actually pretty decent for a stock that's over $50 a share. And you can see, you can watch these get gobbled up. Doesn't have a ton of selling pressure. 77, 75 right here, which is the major sticking point for it. Past couple days, might get stalled out there. But right now, I'm actually liking what I'm seeing. I would love for them to make some type of press release that really gets a little reversal action cemented. But I should expect this to creep up all day because of max pain. The market makers are basically going, all right, we got Netflix at a premium right now. We got Netflix at a discount, not a premium, sorry. Yeah, until the market opens. So I'm not actually even going for a day trade at the moment. I need to be able to bail out of something else before I can go ahead and do a day trade. And really my goal That's embarrassing. So really, my goal is to get in on this reversal that's currently playing out. If you watched the live stream last night, you know we have a long order on our paper trading account of 63.5. Markets are open now. We have a long order of 63.5 on the paper trading account. So everything above that is a premium. Its last support, its last bounce here was 63.8. So it's a money-making position right now. I think his exit was 65 or 65.5, something like that. But I really, really want to get in. And I'm going to have to go look at the stocks here in a second. I'm going to see. This is the one I really wanted to get in on. I really wanted to buy it yesterday. I was talking about that inverted head and shoulders. But still, I'm going to be waiting for a little dip today. Anything below 500 on this bad boy right now is a discount. So there's Zcash and Zora. Those are the ones that I... oh, yeah, this one's at a nice discount right now. Zcash and Zora. So basically, we're coming up on 1 year when this thing rocketed. The algorithms remember. All right. Avat is... We had a massive red candle at 9:30, but she is still up. Let's see what we got. Beam is going up. Nice big green candle to start the day. We're at $1.30. Netflix is insane. Come on, baby. Woo! All right. The account has not moved, though. Those options have not moved at all. There we go. What is up? It's not Netflix. Netflix options are down 20% today. I think it's these ones. These ones are going down. But basically what I want to see, I'll show you my Netflix calls, my $80 calls, expiring today. We are down $430. So, I mean, I could always buy more, which would be crazy. Which would be kind of crazy, would it not? Would that not be crazy? See, my position is 10 contracts. So what if I bought 50 contracts at 0.03? That's the ask. And, you know, buy to open. Jesus. So what if I bought 50 contracts? I mean, it's just plummeting. That's crazy. Yeah, I think we're just going to take the loss on that one. Jesus. Jesus. Wow. Wow, this. Look at the tiny volume that's dragging it down there, though. That is insane. Like, I'm seeing a massive day trading opportunity here. I mean, it's obviously being shorted. It's not even really being shorted into oblivion. They're just walking down their orders. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that one's going to be a loss. I'm probably just going to... I mean, this one's going up nicely. That's our biggest one. The one we really need to go up. So I feel good about that. This thing's falling apart. Just hot garbage. Trash. Oh, I should have got out last night when it went back above my average. Because now we are slightly below my average. But still not selling. Let's go check stock twits on this bad boy. See what the people are saying. Oh, this is yeah. This one might be a bounce. This one's looking beautiful. Netflix. 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 What can we get? What zero dates to expire shares can we possibly get in on to play the reversal off of the 760? Probably should have bought puts yesterday, so I could have at least made my money back if I got wrecked. But right now I have a very small amount of money into this, so I would say if anything I'd be looking at the $78 calls, because right now shorty's starting to cover. We got that drop to the low 76s. Buying pressure came in, shot it up almost $1 like that. So I think right now shorty's about to cover. We do have the $78 calls, but it's like, do I want to lose more money? That's basically it. Do I want to lose more money? Like, yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to lose more money. Now we're in $78 calls at 15 cents a piece. That'll bring our total loss to 650 if those also fall apart. Now, right now, this V-shaped reversal is very promising. It could also fall apart. And we got two strategies going. And basically, I am hoping for this thing to at least try to make its way back to 80, and I can make enough profit on the $78 calls that hoping to make enough profit on the $78 calls now to where I can at least break even on the $80 calls. And yes, this is a hold for the day because right now we have downside selling pressure. But I might actually save this one, which would be beautiful. Beam is just looking good. Right now the volume's only 300,000. But like I said, that's one of those particular instances. The ask price is 30 cents on the buy to close. This is one of those particular instances. We're up to $1.34 now. Where I might, because right now the average price is 18 cents. So let me try to sell 10 contracts. At what I got into it for. Oh, it went through. Those puts filled. That's crazy. So now you're going to watch my account shoot up a bunch because basically the options are no longer offsetting my stock collateral. And let's look at buying power now. We got cash now. We got freed cash. $1,400. That's going to be our first purchase of Zcash. Ooh, we got a nice dip right now. All right. We got $1,400 available here. So how much is 3 Zcash going to cost us? Not $3. Let's go 1,400. That's 3 Zcash. Buying on the dip, baby. So we're going to be dollar cost averaging into Zcash as the day goes. Obviously, selling those 10 contracts out of the 50 might have just been stupid given what the price action is doing today. If this thing goes over $1.50, I basically just sacrificed, $200 in profit. So I basically lost money. Oh, yes, Madeline. It has been a rough week on the large account. The small account, which is now the one that's into Avalanche. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to get wrecked on those, that second tranche. I don't know how to pronounce that word, of Netflix options. I think we're going to get wrecked on those $78 calls. Apparently, they don't care about Max Payne right now. So my small account is doing really good. That's into Avalanche right now. But my small account, I started off with this. I'll bring up the 1 week chart on this. This was my first trade with the small account this week. So I made really good money on that one. And so I've just been kind of riding high with the small account. Small account's easy. You're putting basically 100% of your assets into one equity that has insane momentum. And this was my pick for the week, too. I picked this one out on Sunday. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Obviously, once you get into the thick of it, and the emotions of day trading or the emotions of trading in general get a hold of you, you make some crazy decisions. But basically, what I should have done was buy this and hold this all week. So if that's what I suggested on Sunday on the live stream, I said if you're going to do anything this week, it's going to be you should buy this one right here and just hold it. And sure enough, if my followers had done that, but it's not financial advice, they would have killed it. Medellin, I don't know. So yeah, and I would actually say this one right here is a prime opportunity. But yeah, I got walked on this week. I walked on myself. I did make a nice flipper on Celis Life Sciences, which would be another good opportunity today. But let's go check out the screener. Oh, I mean, this one right here. This one's ugly, but has provided me. I made money off this one too with the small account. So, obviously, trying to day trade 2 accounts. I'm basically trying to just qualify for pattern day trading status for tax purposes at this point. I'm trying to day trade for a living. This first week being a short week and being a Fed week, Fed rate decision week. Yeah. I got wrecked, which is fine. It happens. I'm not worried about it. You mitigate loss. At the end of the week, you'll see my loss will actually be pretty minimal, and I'm really only one good trade away from killing it. Luckily, I had all kinds of other assets, so I'm covering my bills today because I got middle of the month for me is car payment time, cell phone, stuff like that. So, and they all kind of drop right around the same time. So luckily, I had other assets just sitting. I just, Solana just sitting. And that is down, so I'm selling for a loss, but who cares? That way I can consolidate into the day trading more. Although I think right now is a great time to start accumulating crypto again. So yeah, right now, if I was day trading and I was looking at an entry, it would definitely be this one. So you got a 0.0123, 0.012. We're coming back to here, 0.0129. Yeah, it'd be this one. Like right now, I'd buy and then just, be ready to bail. This thing is sticking at 0.013. Volume's insane. And basically my goal would be, 2 cents. That'd be a beautiful 50% gain. That's what I would be looking at. GPUS, if I had to guess, given, lower top, this thing's about to fall apart. I would short this. Not financial advice. This one also looks really good. I hate when they do that. This one also looks really good. I still would not chase this right now. Like if you had got in right before market open, beautiful. Not what I suggest doing ever. I like to see market open, see a dip after market open. This thing, that's a weird pattern. This thing, I would buy, but then I would bail right away if it's not working out. So I would put my stop loss above 90 cents on this one. Yep. See, it's not working out. We would bail. That would have been, but like I said, this is not one that I would touch. Let's go on the screener again. But yeah, we're not having a good week, Metal. All right, let's check this out. Y'all, that's crazy. That's crazy. I picked the winner of the week. Holy crap. Look at Beam. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Netflix hoping for a bottom here, and I'd love to see it just rocket back above here because basically, yeah. All right, those aren't filling. But I have to go use the bathroom. Not you guys. it's crazy. Oh. Well, that's beautiful. Could theoretically be patient with this one. It'll probably be good. Just like those Netflix options. You see this bounce up. Those Netflix options are probably going to work out for me. If anything, I should have bought 10 more contracts at 77. But I wouldn't do it at the bottom. See this green engulfing candle? That's how you know you're at a bottom. You don't see that anywhere else. You see a green candle. Could not engulf this giant red candle. But then you had engulfing red candles. Boom. Covered all that green. You know it's going to keep going down. Once you get the red candle, and then you get this engulfing green candle, right afterwards, you know it's going up. 9 times out of 10. Obviously, I am on the 1 minute chart, which is a little dicier to deal with, but this giant volume in the beginning in the green kind of told me this was going to be going up today. So really, if this thing can go up over 78 today, if this thing hits 80 now, I'll basically make enough money off the other options that I don't have to worry. We'll at least break even. I'm out of this. I'm out of this for break even. I don't care. We ain't hanging around. Oh, this order book is thin. Thin, thin, thin. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get into this with the big account. So we got this low here. When did that happen? Right at market open, we had this low. Now we're getting this. So this looks like an inverted head and shoulders. Still, we had these engulfing red candles. This telling me the signals on this are not great. Let's get down to the order book where we need to be here. Where it's trading. Yeah, you're going to see that red candle right now. Engulf the body of that other green candle and the second one before it. Yeah, Bada beam. Oh yeah, we took a hit this week. Not crazy. This is my 1 week chart. So if like this is a bad week for you to be down, I'm basically just down my Netflix calls, which is fine. See if I can figure out a way for Netflix to pay me still. Not worth it. We're gonna keep the Avant chart up. GPUS, that is no longer good. Let's go into the screener. There might be an opportunity here. This one looks good. QTREX Quantum, that's around bottom. It is a medical device company. It's not quantum computing like I thought. There's only a 50% long maintenance ratio. Insiders are both buying and selling. Short interest is way up, which is interesting. They do not have any earnings. Ugh. It looks like basically this got bought. The quantum computing names that are popping today, people not realizing this is a medical device company. It's been doing good. I got no news articles on it. Oh, Israeli pump. This is an Israeli pump job right here. Yeah, I think out of anything here, I would go for this right now. Basically, to bounce off the 2 cent. Jersey City Company. Ugh. Chinese garbage stock. Chinese garbage stock. GD Culture Group. Although if it bounces from here, that is technically an inverted head and shoulders. 202, 199, 203. This is a 100% long maintenance requirement. Yep. I don't know. I'm getting a massive influx of cash this week. I'm really not worried about it. I won't be going 100% into Zcash right now. And even with the Netflix stuff, my account is technically up today. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I wonder what happened. I could look up the SEC filings. Let me show you how to do that. Ooh, 13G, not good. Oh, no, okay. Corley Thomas, 5%. So this is just someone putting it out there. Hey, I have 5% of this stock. 8K. That's going to be more important. So they got a going private proposal for $10 a share not too long ago. $10.75 a share. That's crazy. Who gave the proposal? Announces receipt preliminary non-binding going private proposal, which obviously did not work out. I'm not seeing an offering. Hong Kong, 5% of the company. See, this is probably the best thing you do. That was on May 5th. 428. Shares of its common stock. Here we go. Offering price of not more than 300 million. Oh man. So that non-binding going private proposal, that was basically their way of boosting the stock price. That's crazy. Let's look at it. Oh yeah, May 5th. It went to $6 because it's non-binding. So like if it was a binding going private proposal, you would have seen this thing go to freaking right to 1075. That would have went right up to peg that. Boom, bada, bing. You did not see that though. Huh. 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 Yeah. Probably not gonna bother with the day trade today. I am going to occasionally check on this to see if I made the right decision. Why is it saying pre-market still? To see if I made the right decision. This actually doesn't look good. Yeah, that didn't engulf the green candle. But still, this massive red candle, these massive red, you're not getting any more green volume like that. It still does not look great. I mean, scalp for some pennies, without a doubt. But this one also not looking good. This green candle is promising. We're going to see where it closes. We are on 5-minute candles right now. That price needs to shoot back up to $1 for us to have a chance. I probably will be holding that over the weekend. Netflix might double top here. I'm not doing anything else with Netflix for the rest of the day. Basically. And I'll be completely honest with you, this is my vacation. And I've just been working every day. So I might go some video games today, do some day drinking, and think about these horrendous decisions that I've made with my large trading account this week. Oh, we're gonna do some misery drinking today. I fully expect. Get rid of this. I fully expect this stock to shoot up over $1.50 in my face and make me look like a fool for getting out of this trade at break even, which is fine. It's what I deserve. We're going to go into this completely different mindset next week. I also fully expect Netflix to just keep climbing the rest of the day. And once we pass this 77.75 range, which is, there's a lot of selling pressure there for some reason between 77.75 and 78. So I fully expect this thing to rocket today because of Max Payne and to get paid on those options. So, I mean, it is what it is. I hate that saying, but it seems fitting here. And yeah. I think I'm gonna go play Borderlands 4. I think I'm gonna do it on the streaming channel. And I call my buddy here in a second that I work with to find out exactly what's going on with pay. But yeah, look for Netflix to step up. They're trying to battle it back down under 77, which is I think is stupid. As you can see right here, these green candles, this buying pressure, whoever's shorting it right now, thinking they're a genius, they're getting walked on. That's crazy. Yep. This thing will probably go parabolic today. And I'm hoping that by the end of the day, I am rejoicing at the fact that I doubled down at a lower call price. And I'm hoping that I can at least break even on this, because then basically I will have broken even on the entire week. So yeah, not really your normal day trading live stream here, people. It's been I was lucky to break even on this one and allow me to get in on a crypto over the weekend. Some crypto trades over the weekend. Oh. And I'm going to be dollar cost averaging into those all day today. In fact, oh, look at that. Look at that. Most people would see that and be like, yeah, no, I ain't touching that. That's ugly. And I might not touch that because that is incredibly fucking ugly. And that's why, yeah. That is definitely why. So we had 63.7. We are losing that. Possibly no. Anytime it dips below, it'll usually pop, and then it pops. Yeah. That's people putting their buy orders down under pools of liquidity for the longs. But no, that's falling apart. I am looking at Zora soon. Yeah, see? see where you're not seeing the same thing with this one. This one tends to run antithetical to Bitcoin. I wouldn't call it like a hedge or an inverse situation. Buy another 500 bucks worth. I don't like it. Do not like it. Screw it. Yep, we did it. Let's refresh that so we can see our crypto positions now. All right. Yeah, I fully expect. Look at that. Look at that green volume candle. Highest candle of the day. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's on its way back up. Should I buy it? Should I just buy straight shares? Is that what I should do? Oh, oh, oh. See, look at these red candles and then the green candles. We're battling it out here. No, we're not watching it. We're not doing any more day trades. We're sticking with the plan. The plan is crypto for the long weekend. You know, I might even buy some shares of this. What do we got for cash now? All our cash is freed up. So we got 3,734. I need to keep a certain amount of cash into the stock market. About $2,000 worth. About $2,000 worth. And that'll be my cash that stays in the stock market. Like I said, I'm getting an influx of capital in the next few days. So, you know, as far as crypto goes, we will be averaging in. I'm already up on Zora. Zcash him up. Shut up. We got 1,600 in cash. I got about 2 G's worth of Zcash and about $1,000 worth of Zora. We're not going equal weight with these over the weekend. That might be all the Zora I buy with the current brokerage. And yeah. Also holding Solana. Let's look at what Solana's doing. Holding Solana. I've been holding Solana, and my average is like 80 something dollars. Oh, that's some pump fun situation. Some pump fun stuff going on there. So, sorry, not sorry. That was a beautiful thing. So basically, the way I just set everything up, besides, you know, I didn't touch the small account. We're probably going to hold that over the weekend too. But the way I just set everything up is, I think, going to end up killing it for me today. I think we're going to end up killing it. Bought in here. Beam's gonna go up and make me look stupid. I already called that, but I'm gonna keep it right there. in my own face. I'm going to put this chart up on the other screen in a second, and I'm going to play some video games. Should I do it on this? Should I play video? Nah, no. All right, that's the end of the day trading live stream. This week was, while nothing is ever an abject failure, obviously, if you do fail, that's just a learning experience, and you need to learn from it so you don't make the same mistake. I will be doing a live stream with Crypto Corey. We usually do it Friday, but this is the last day of the market for the week. I know it's definitely got one planned for Friday, and being that's at a holiday, we might go a little earlier in the day if he's got the day off. Unless he's jumping out of planes that day, then we'll do a normal Friday evening one, which I think will be good anyways. Do it Friday evening. We could do it Saturday too. Nobody, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday is usually, or Sunday, Wednesday, Friday is usually our normal streaming schedule. So, yeah. And that's all, folks.